Hello and welcome to the PNB Nation, where it is all personal, not business. I'm your host, Mr. Rico, and I will be your guide through all things people and give you in-depth insights, strategies, and the secrets to behavioral dynamics to creating a common language for understanding people in and out of the workplace. So let's get started. DISC is a model that helps us understand and predict how people will behave in different situations. The D style is characterized by assertiveness and a desire to take charge. These individuals are confident and decisive, and they like to get things done quickly. On the other side, you have the I style. They're characterized by social skills and a desire to persuade and motivate others. These individuals are outgoing and energetic, and they like to build relationships to work with teams. The S style is characterized by a calm and consistent approach. These individuals are patient and reliable, and they like to work at a steady pace. The C style is characterized by a focus on accuracy and a desire to follow rules and procedures. These individuals are detail-oriented and thorough, and they like to plan and analyze before making any decisions. It's important for leaders and team members to be aware of their own behavior styles and to try to understand and adapt to the behavior styles of others. Of course, this is in order to effectively communicate and work together. Let me tell you a story to explain how behavior styles can react completely different to the same stressful situation. It was a hot summer day, and my wife and I were on vacation at our beach house, enjoying some much-needed rest and relaxation. Our kids had invited a few of their friends to come up and stay at the house while we were away, and we were happy to have them. But as it turned out, not everything went as smoothly as we had hoped. One afternoon, my wife received a panicked phone call from our daughter and one of her friends. They were both upset and very distressed. It seemed that one of the friends had accidentally backed into our mailbox while trying to leave the driveway, and the mailbox had fallen to the ground. Now, our mailbox is positioned way to the right as you look down the driveway. My wife's immediate concern was the well-being of the young woman who had hit the mailbox, and she asked if anyone had been hurt. Now, my own initial reaction, on the other hand, was more focused on the logistics of the accident. How in the world can someone hit the mailbox when it's so positioned so far to the right of the driveway? As we both tried to understand what had happened, it became very clear that our different perspectives on the situation were shaped by our own unique personalities and approaches to life. My wife, being highly relational and emotionally attuned, was concerned with the interpersonal dynamics of the situation and the impact it might have on the young woman involved. On the other side, my own point of view was more analytical and focused on the details of the accident itself. Now, ultimately, we both had valid points of view, and it was important to consider that both of them in order to fully understand what had happened. But if we hadn't recognized the differences in our perspectives, we might have ended up at odds with each other, each thinking that I was right and you were wrong. It's important to remember that everyone sees the world differently, and that it's important to try to understand and respect those differences in order to communicate and work together effectively. Conflict in teams is a natural and inevitable part of any group dynamic. It's important to remember that conflict is not necessarily a bad thing. It can actually be a healthy and productive part of the team's growth and development. However, it's important to address and resolve conflict in a constructive and effective manner in order to maintain a positive and productive team environment. Behavior styles can play a significant role in conflict within teams. We have learned that different behavior styles can lead to misunderstandings and miscommunications, which can contribute to conflict. So how do we manage conflict? As a leader, it's important to recognize when a team member is in conflict, but more importantly is to identify what's causing that conflict. When we started defining conflict, we realized that 10% of conflict is really a difference of opinion, point of view, or perspective. I wanted to start with the statistics because once we understood that we are arguing from our point of view and not listening to someone else's point of view, we then realized that there is value in both points of view. This is a powerful insight for all leaders to comprehend and utilize in their approach to difficult conversations. Hit that subscribe button if this was of value. Hit that thumbs up and the bell, and make sure that you leave a comment. This way I know that we're on track and giving you quality information. Also, any suggestions on topic around leadership, team development and training, communication, anything around the human element of business, we will be able to attack. Thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to seeing you on our next episode.